I'm Dolma Gunther, and I'm the Executive Director and co-founder of Khyentse Vision Project. As you can imagine, the Khyentse Vision Project is a really complex and ambitious undertaking. Kinsey Wampo's works span two collections, the Kabum and the Kababdun. There's about 48 volumes in total that need translating. The collection itself is like a treasury. It's a true joy to discover each text as we're translating it. The contents of the collections range from little instructions to sadhanas, to histories, geographies, medicinal recipes, philosophical commentaries, and also songs and poems. We've been very fortunate to gather some wonderful project consultants and advisors for this project who are helping us with all kinds of things, ranging from translation methodology to ensuring that the quality of the translations that we produce are really high. Our main advisor, of course, is Khyentse Rinpoche. Rinpoche himself named the project the Khyentse Vision Project, and it is an honor and a real responsibility to ensure that the project really lives up to embodying Rinpoche's vision. We're hoping to launch our reading room by the end of this year, and not only will we be publishing the translations that we're doing, but we're also hoping to really bring alive the world of Jamin Khyentse Wampo. I feel very honored and privileged to work with such an extraordinary group of people. And I think one of the nicest things is that we have a really, really lovely atmosphere in the team. We all get along very, very well, and we work really, really well together. And the project as a result is just progressing in leaps and bounds. For me, working on this project is really like a dream come true. I couldn't ask for a better team, and I couldn't ask for a more inspiring and wonderful thing to be doing. I'm so grateful to Khyentse Rinpoche for giving this project his support, and we really rely on his vision and his guiding light to enable the precious wisdom tradition contained in these collections to be accessible for future generations in a really creative and fresh way. I started out wanting to be a translator, and I studied anthropology and Tibetology. Since then, I've worked as a lawyer, a legal editor for Thomson Reuters, a governance officer and fundraising director for Lotus Outreach Australia, and the director of Happy Dance Films. I've done quite a lot of project management, and it's all of these skills that I've learned that I'm bringing into my role as project director for Khyentse Vision Project. As the founder of any large international organization will tell you, the first couple of years of a project's life is an incredibly challenging time. The project director usually has to fill a whole bunch of different roles, especially until you've built a solid team. So at the beginning of the project's life, often the project director will be the one doing everything like accounting, headhunting, HR, communications, marketing, website design, art design, to also the larger tasks involving strategy and project policy. The project director also needs to look after everybody on the team, which means keeping the team happy, making sure that they have everything that they need, that the teams are also communicating well, and that the interdependence of all the teams in the project is dealt with in an efficient, effective way. But most importantly, a project director needs to have that bird's eye view and needs to be able to ensure that the strategy and mission of the project infiltrates every aspect of the project's build. One of the most challenging aspects of my role has probably been the international time zones that we're operating in. Especially living in Australia, this means that usually every week I have 2 or 3 nights where I'm in meetings up until 2 or 3 in the morning. You really have to be on call all the time to put out any fires that happen and just to ensure that everything is continuously progressing as it needs to in the right time, with all the information that different people need and with all the decision making that needs to happen at every step. Over the last year and a half, we've been building the foundations of this project, and that has entailed a huge amount of work to really ensure that a project is built in the best way possible, to ensure high quality work, to ensure a really refined process of review, to ensure consistency and professionalism. All of these things take a lot of time to build. Having a strong leadership structure is really critical for the success and health of a project. So now that I have Philippe Turenne as the translations director and Casey Kemp as the editorial director, and also Zach Beer, who's translation team's lead, I feel so happy and confident that this project has what it needs to develop in the best way possible for the future. I feel so honoured and privileged to be working on this project, and I'm so grateful to Khyentse Foundation for giving me the opportunity and for having faith in me to be able to direct a project like this. I'm especially grateful to all of you who donate to Khyentse Foundation. Without your support, a project like this would not be possible. We really rely on your generosity in order to make these precious works available to all.